Kadosh Boker Tov, Shavua Tov. Simanda Tafresh Tzadi Gimel in Ilchot Purim says as follows. After the Kriyat Megillah and Arvit, we say Ve'ata Kadosh, and if it comes out on Motzei Shabbat, you're going to say Vihi Noam, and then you're going to say Ve'ata Kadosh, which is basically here we're talking about that after Amidah, on the night of Purim, they're going to say the Kaddish Titkabal, and then after that they're going to come and they're going to read the Megillah. Now he comes and he says in Shachrit, you only say Chetzi Kaddish after the Amidah, and after the Seder Kiddusha you're going to say Kaddish Titkabal, which means that if you remember, first we're going to take out the Sefer Torah, this is in Shachrit, and after the Sefer Torah, then we read the Megillah, and only afterwards when you say Ashrei and Uva Letzion, that's when you're going to say the Kaddish Titkabal. Now, Siv Bet says, Omer ala nisim balayla uvayom. We are going to say ala nisim also in the nighttime and also during the daytime. But says the Ramavim lo amaro, but if you did not say ala nisim, en machzilin oto, you don't go back. Ve'en omrim ala nisim rak biyom yudalid. But you only say ala nisim on the 14th, but not on the 15th. Which means that even though it's Shushan Purim, you do not say ala nisim on Shushan Purim. Uvleil yodav v'shelo karot Megillah adayin. And on, for example, right, Monday night, even though we didn't read the Megillah yet, you're still going to say Al Nisim. So here the Mishabra says, even if it is that you're going to come and you're going to say Arvit before Tzit Kochavim, you still say Al Nisim. Now, when it says that you're not going to take it back, you're not going to repeat, what does that mean? So it's brought down in the halacha that as long as you do not say Baruch Ata Hashem, Hatov Shimcha Chozer, you do go back. But the second that you say Bashem, that's it. It means the second that you say the name of Hashem, of Baruch Ata Hashem, and then you're going to say Atov Shimcha, you do not go back to Ala Nisim. But before that, even though after Modim you continued, right, and only afterwards you realize, 1 second, I'm just going to get Baruch Ata. You just remembered 1 second, Ala Nisim. You go back to Ala Nisim, you say Ala Nisim, and then you continue as normal. Now, in the middle of Elokai Netzor, if it was that you did forget, you say Modim Anachnu Lach Ala Nisim, and then you continue, right, that you finish, and then you say Yul Ratzon and Oseh Shalom. Halacha Gimel says, En korim bo Halel. We do not say Halel on Purim. Ve'en noflim al penehem. But we do not do also Nefilat Apayim. Nefilat Apayim means we don't do Tachanunim. So you don't say Halel and you don't do Tachanunim. Halel, says the Mishnah Berurah, why don't you say Halel? He says, because by Yetziat Mitzrayim, we said Halu avdei Hashem v'lo avdei Paro. He says, when we left Egypt, we were right now, that's it. We became the servants of Hashem. We weren't connected anymore to Paro. He says over here, we were still the servants of Achashverosh. Meaning, at the end of the day, okay, fine, we were saved on Purim. We weren't destroyed, but we were still under the dictatorship of Achashverosh. So because of that, we don't say Hallel, right, that all of a sudden now, that's it. We were completely given true liberation. But we don't do Nefilat Apayim and we don't do Lamnatzeach on the 2 days of Purim. Meaning whether it's going to be Purim or Shushan Purim, which means whether it's going to be on the Yudalad, the 14th or the 15th, which is basically going to be Tuesday or Wednesday, we do not say any Nefilat Apayim whatsoever. Halacha Daled comes and it says, Motzin Sefer Torah v'Korim b'Parasha v'Yavo Amalek. On the morning of Purim, we're going to take out the Sefer Torah and we're going to read V'Yavo Amalek. V'Afal Pi she'en ba ela 9 psukim. You only have 9 psukim, right? Which means that we know that there was Takanat Ezra, that you never take out a Sefer Torah if there's less than 10 psukim. You always need 10 psukim. The Gemara speaks about why exactly 10. Is it because of Asara Ma'amarot, the 10 sayings that the world was created, Aseret Dibrot, the 10 commandments, whichever the different reasons why exactly that we have 10. However though, right, this Vayavo Amalek, which is going to be the maftir of Beshalach, it only has 9. It doesn't have 10 psukim. So how could it is that we're going to take out a Sefer Torah, we're going to read Vayavo Amalek, and there's only 9 psukim? You're going to start beforehand, there's no connection, like it doesn't make sense. So he comes and he says, what we do is that we make the last pasuk, we're going to say it twice. And the fact that we're going to say it twice, so therefore that's what's going to happen, that what happens is that when we're going to say it now the second time around, it's going to be mashlim the 10. The way that we do it is that basically with Ashkenazim do not have this minhag of doing it twice. The way that we do it is that we actually do is the Chazan reads it, and after Chazan reading Vayomer Rakiyad al Kesiyah, what happens is the Kahal read it again. and after the Kahal reading it again, then again the Chazan reads it. And by doing so, we're doing as if that there's 10 Pesukim, and therefore again, because mitzad 3 Pesukim to each one, you do have 3 Pesukim to each Aliyah. There's 2 different halachot. 10 Pesukim is the minimum to take out a Sefer Torah to read the parasha, but then you need also that every Aliyah also has minimum 3 Pesukim. So you do have the 3 Pesukim to every single person, but you just don't have, right, the 10. So in order to fulfill that, you're going to be doing this. And it says here, you're going to read the Megillah, and after the Megillah, you're going to do the Seder of the Kedusha, which means after the Megillah, we're going to come and we're going to read the Megillah. Now obviously we know about the different brachot of the Megillah, whether it's going to be the first brachot, the last brachot, but we'll speak about tomorrow the entire concept of the different halachot of the reading of the Megillah, Bezrat Hashem.